This is a pyramid of the social economics ladder of society. The social economic status that you have determines how much power and prestige that you have. The bottom level represents those living in poverty, middle class, and upper class, which is really the foundation of America. People living in poverty must rely on the government for food, which is food stamps, and housing under HUD, which makes them servants to this government. The middle and upper class struggle with their employment. Most of those who own their own businesses are from the upper middle class, and this is where my story really begins. The doctors who own their own private business are not from the elite class, they're from upper middle. And they don't drive around expensive brand new Cadillacs and BMWs. They drive around cars much like me and you. And then there's the private stores, the privately owned stores and seafood stores or the farmers. And then you have the larger companies above that. And in my area, we have what's called CENTRA. And it started in one city and in one hospital in partnership with that hospital. It was a community hospital. And it bought up that community hospital, and then it bought up the individual hospital that was privately funded, and then it bought up all the nursing homes in that city, and then it started buying up all the private doctors' businesses. And those who did not want to sell out to CENTRA, they went in partnership with them. And that partnership, what they did was set up those doctors, discredited them, fired them, and then took all their clients and business. And then we move over to like Sam's and Walmart, and they're pretty much putting the smaller stores and grocery stores or seafood businesses, they're putting them out of business. And Walmart is run and the biggest supplier of Cargill foods and meats. And Cargill foods and meats are one of the biggest food companies in America, and their corporate office is run out of Minneapolis. And the corporate office is run by elites, and what they're doing is supplying Walmart, because Walmart is the biggest supplier of their meats to American people. So these elites has a very interesting history that I put into the box below. And most of us already know what's going on with BLM buying out the farmers and putting them out of business, that they're confiscating all Americans' land in Nevada and Oregon and California and putting people out of business. And then we come to the larger companies, which these larger companies go into business with like BLM, go into partnership and business with them. And then over here, organizations and corporations like CENTRA, these larger companies are buying them out. And what they're doing is CENTRA owns a third of all medical facilities and health facilities in Virginia. And when these companies buy out companies like CENTRA, they'll eventually own all the health facilities and medical facilities in America. And what it does is go up here, and everything is being run below. It's being run by Capitol Hill and Washington. And so what this is a business of land advancement. And that's what Iraq War was about. It was about land advancement. It was a business deal. And what this is it's not about the Holy Land anymore. It's not about our constitutional rights. That has taken all that away. And we don't have freedom of speech. We don't have freedom of the media anymore. Because if we really did, then Pete Santilli would not have been arrested. And he was arrested because he was there reporting the protest in Malhar. And the Bundy brothers, Lavoy Finicum, David Frey, they're in jail right now. And it is because they were telling the truth. And telling the truth in this country anymore is illegal. We've lost our freedom of speech. We've lost the freedom to report on these events. And the First Amendment really has been chopped up into little pieces. And why? Why has it? Well, this is why. It's because this is running everything. It's about business. And this right here is about business advancement. And this right here protects all of it. And so what this is, what Capitol Hill is, and what the White House is, it's all about a business under this, protected by that.